trust capitalism. This is a capitalism, new capitalism, which builds a well-educated, healthy middle class around the world. This is, I think, we should aim at in this century in every countries. This concept, I actually started in developing about 2000, and between 2000, 2001, and 2 and 3, when I talked about these ideas in the United States, I was heavily criticized because many people believed shareholder-centric capitalism. They believe corporation is owned by shareholders. Therefore, the only mission of the CEO and board of directors is to simply maximize shareholders' values. But I disagreed. I think that corporation is the public institutions, and companies should contribute to the society as a result to make a profit and distribute the profit among the stakeholders. Here, the public interest refers to economic and general well-being of ourselves, our children, and their children. A company should be a public institution that contributes to the society through its business. Under the public interest capitalism, we believe that the value of the company increases only when it successfully contributes to all its stakeholders, such as employees, customers, suppliers, local communities, larger society, and environment, all of which then will benefit its shareholders. Shareholders should come last. I started to these ideas implement in Japan as a special advisor to the Cabinet Office of the Prime Minister of Japan in 2013. At the Fiscal and Economic Policy Council, this is the highest decision-making council of the government of Japan, led by Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, or the key cabinet members. That's in 2013. And 6 years later, the Harvard Business School and MIT started to learn these ideas. And the summer of 2019, US Business Council, the roundtable, also adopted this public interest capitalist ideas for the US economies. This business roundtable is the one which decided to define the corporation is owned by shareholders back in 1997. But now they changed their mindset completely and started to agree with my proposal. And last year in January, at the World Economic Forum in Davos conference, they also adopted these ideas, stakeholder capitalism. In 2020, right after the Davos conference, Wall Street also wanted to learn about this public interest capitalism. I gave the keynote speech to the audience, which is composed of institutional shareholders. And this year, Chinese government and also Asian government also wanted to learn about this public interest capitalism. And they want to translate this my textbook into their language and planning to use it as a training material for the bureaucrats. Here, I also would like to talk about briefly the Kenneth Kaunda. He is the first president of the Zambia Republic in 1964. He also helped the presidents surrounding the African nations, such as South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Namibia, to make independent from the colonial age, from the European nations. So I think I'd like to share these ideas among the people who are listening to my sessions. To implement these ideas, furthermore, I started to serve the executive chairman of the Ministry of Justice Corporate Legislature Council since last September. I'm planning to change corporate law to protect employees and their family members, even during the time frame when the company cannot generate revenues, such as a COVID time, COVID-19, or if we have a natural disaster in the near future, the corporation cannot make money, but they have to keep employees. But now, many corporations can easily fire the employees. But by changing and amending the corporate law, we can create some kind of a legal way without having any the government aids to subsidize the corporation. We can create the new way to protect the citizens. Please remember these are new ideas, the public interest capitalism, where every stakeholder can benefit. Thank you.